I have a poster on my wall, one that has a quote that simply states, "No artist is pleased. There is only a strange, divine dissatisfaction, a blessed unrest that keeps us marching and makes us more alive than the others." I believe wholly that this is true. My whole musical life has always been driven by a strong sense of desire to further myself in every aspect of my musical involvement. The very reason I started playing the guitar at age 13 was through watching a friend of mine play a guitar solo on stage at school, and seeing someone I knew so well getting cheered on, and the elation he described after finishing his performance completely hit a switch within myself, and it threw me into the start of the journey that I'm on. I had been inspired to be able to make something that has the people around you in awe, that makes them want to trudge through the highs and lows of the addiction that is being a musician. My father owned an old acoustic guitar which he bought in the 80s for $50 from a pawnbroker shop, which is worth over $3,000 now. And after I saw my friend play, I went home one evening and asked him to show me what he knew. And that night I spent over 3 hours learning and perfecting my first 4 chords, which would completely change the course of who I've become. I continued to play the guitar like some sort of crazed fanatic until I was 16, where I slowly began to venture down the path of songwriting and singing, and eventually vocals took priority for me. I had so many people around me tell me that studying music wouldn't get me anywhere, that I should keep it as a backup. I planned to make some extra cash, but every fiber in my body told me I needed music, and that divine dissatisfaction, the blessed unrest that is ever present, always pushes me in what I know is the right direction. I spent the year after finishing school in a state of confusion. I was accepted into JMC Academy in Brisbane, but for some reason I felt it would be wrong for me, and I deferred. I spent that year working and studying at TAFE, and in a lot of ways I think it made a perfect example of how unhappy I would be if I continued to do something that I didn't have a passion for. So after looking around at universities and thinking back on the week I spent at Griffith doing the rock school course in 2009, I decided that studying with the kind of people I had met then would be perfect for me, and that final decision led me to where I am today. I figured that if I ever wanted to be happy in life, I would need to pursue music and be proactive about it. Look for opportunities, not sit around waiting for them to present themselves to me. Taking part in this popular music course is just the first step for me to really find my true direction in what kind of professional I want to be and how I want to live this life while I have the chance to make something of it. This is my story so far. Thank you for listening.